Hi everyone, I'm Jason, and I'm here to proudly bring you the Legacy kiteboard from Liquid Force. So the Legacy is my pro model that I've worked on with Jimmy Redmond, and this is essentially 12 years of Jimmy and I working together on boards to bring you what is the highest performance, lightest weight, and most sort of precise flex board that Jimmy and I have done together here from Liquid Force. So we'll start from the inside out. We've got a full CNC'd wood core. Basically the CNCing process is to get these nice precise top and bottom contours, reducing weight where it's not needed, and keeping the meat of the board where it is to kind of control that and again get that precise flex of the board. What we've got here is full wrap liquid rail all the way around for added durability and great bond to both the bottom sheet and the top sheet. So if you do happen to drop the board, hit rails and sliders, or you're out hitting kickers, or even just accidentally run into a rock, it's gonna provide a bit more durability along the edges. We've got Liquid Force's twin tips. A lot of them have these nice thumb rails here. The Legacy ones are drawn out really far on either end here. That allowed us to get the stiffness we wanted in the middle of the board between your feet while keeping it as thin as possible. You can see on the tips here, we also have some nice tip contours, which do help mimic the bottom contours and keep that board nice and thin in the tips. We do have the split tips in the board, you can see on both of these sides here. That just helps a little bit with allowing for torsional flex, also reducing the surface area a little bit and just giving it a nice unique look. On the top we have direct printed vibrant graphics here where you can see through to the wood core, again just giving it a bit of a nice aesthetic. And the direct printing does help reduce a little bit of the ink weight of thick screen printed graphics. We flip over to the bottom here, that's sort of where the magic is in the Legacy. You can see we've got a unique look to the bottom. So what that has is we've got a full sheet of vector net. So that is a glass and carbon cloth combination weave here for the bottom. So what that does is it allows the board to flex properly in the correct direction and help stop the board from flexing in the wrong direction, as well as giving it that nice pop and snap back to its rocker line. Through the center, you can see we've got this nice drawn out carbon strip. That as well allows the board to have some stiffness and rigidity underneath your feet while it tapers out in the tips, allowing the tips to flex independently. And then also, again, with it being on the bottom sheet, it makes it want to pop back to that nice rocker line. We do have a performance mid-rocker on this, and it's got a nice medium flex, so it's fairly forgiving on, on the body, and also allows the board to dynamically load and pop off the water. Makes it very explosive, while also allowing it to kind of suck up some of that impact of landing. For the bottom shape, we've got a nice progressive rail contour, progressive rail concave on either side here. So you can see as we roll out to the edges, that just gives you a nice edge hold, whether you're on your heel side edge or your toe side edge, depending on how you have the board set up. And then through the center, we have a nice tip-to-tip double concave. Personally, I'm not a big fan of deep channels. Find they provide a little bit of extra drag and also tend to maybe get damaged when you're rough and riding on rocks or sand or features. So Jimmy and I went for what was much more of kind of a hand-shaped feel on this board. So again, you have double concave through the center, tip to tip, progressive rail contours, nice liquid rail wrapped around the bottom, putting together the amazing package, which is the Legacy. It comes in a 135, 139, and 143 for the big dogs. It's an amazing kiteboard, super fun to ride. Get out on the water on the Legacy.